Exponents. 2 raised to 3 means 2, 2, 2, 3 times. If I have 7 raised to 4 means 7, 7, 7 and 7 4 times. If I have, say, 5 raised to 2, which means 5 into 5 2 times. And if I have just have 3 raised to 1, which is not usually written, it is 3 just written as 3. Now in each of this case, like 2 raised to 3, the base is 2 and the exponent or the power is said to be 3. In the next one, 7 raised to 4, here the base is 7, the exponent or the power is 4. So here the base I say is 5, the power is 4. In 3 raised to 1, the base is 3 and the power is 1. Next we go to the law of exponents. To study the law of exponents, we study the first law, and the first law says a raised to m into a raised to n equal to a raised to m plus n. So now if I have 5 raised to 2 into 5 raised to 4, it will be 5 raised to 2 plus 4, that is 5 raised to 6. For the second sum, if we have a raised to 7 into a raised to 3, the bases are the same, so we add the powers. So a raised to 7 plus 3, that is a raised to 10. For the third, so we have here 3 over 2 raised to 5 into 3 over 2 raised to 4 into 3 over 2 raised to 2. So the base is common, 3 over 2, and they all multiplied, so we add up the powers, 5 plus 4 plus 2. That will be 3 over 2 raised to 11. When the bases are same, we've got to add up the powers. Now here we have x raised to 5 into y raised to 3 into x raised to 4 and y raised to 3. So here we have the x terms which we'll put together, x raised to 5 and x raised to 4, and then we have the y terms which we put together, y raised to 3, y raised to 3. So it will be x raised to 5 plus 4 and y raised to 3 plus 3. So this will be x raised to 9, y raised to 6. 3 into a raised to 4, b raised to 3 into 18, a raised to 3, b raised to 4. So here again we have many terms. First is the 3 and 18 we'll put together. Then we have an a here, we have an a here, so we put the a together, a raised to 4, a raised to 3. Then we have b and b, so this would be b raised to 3, b raised to 5. So 3 into 18 is 54. Here a raised to 4, a raised to 3, so 4 plus 3, and here b plus 5, so it will be 54, a raised to 7, b raised to 8. Now for this next one, if you see very carefully, we have 3 kinds of terms. We have the p terms, so we'll put p together. Now I'm going to put p raised to 2, and this is also p raised to 3. Then we have the q terms, so we'll put the q together, q raised to 5, q raised to 4, and then we have the r terms, and we'll put that together, r square, r square. So this becomes p raised to 2 plus 3, which is p raised to 5, and then we have q raised to 5 plus 4, q raised to 9, and then we have r raised to 2 plus 2, r raised to 4. So answer for this one is p raised to 5, q raised to 9, r raised to 4. Now we'll get on to the next law. The next law says a raised to m over a raised to n equal to a raised to m minus n. So if we have 2 raised to 5 over 2 raised to 3, the bases are same, the powers are 5 and 3, and this division here. So it will be 2 raised to 5 minus 3, which is 2 raised to 2. For the next one, 6 over 7, the whole raised to 7. Now this is divided by 6 over 7, the whole thing raised to 4. Now that is division. The 6 over 7 is the base, so the powers will be subtracted. The powers are 7 minus 4. So it will be 6 over 7 raised to 3. Because there is division here, the powers are subtracted. So 2 over 10 raised to 7 divided by 2 over 10 raised to 2, which means 2 over 10 raised to 7 minus 2. Again, why am I subtracting? Because here there is division. The bases are divided, so then I have to subtract. Now here we have x raised to 2, y raised to 3, z raised to 7 over x raised to 5, y raised to 2, z cube. Here again we have 3 different terms. One is the x term, so we'll put the x term together, and that would be x 2 minus 5. Now we go on to the y term. This is the y and this is the y term, and they're divided, so it will be y 3 minus 2, the powers have to be subtracted, and last we have the z term, so this would be z 7 minus 3. So x 2 minus 5 is minus 3, y raised to 3 minus 2 is 1, and z raised to 4. Now for the next sum, first we will divide 3 over 18. Into, we'll just put this separate, the a term separate and the b term separate. Now let's start working it out. 3 over 18 is 1 by 6. Here will be a raised to 7 and a raised to 6, 7 minus 6, because it is divided. B raised to 6, b raised to 8, 6 minus 8. The powers have to be subtracted because there is division. This is 7 minus 6 is 1, and 6 minus 8 is minus 2. So the answer is a, b raised to minus 2 over 6. For the third law, a raised to m raised to n. So it will be a raised to m into n. For the first sum, 64 raised to 1 by 3. Now if we do short division of 64, 4 will be 16, this is 4 and 4. So 64 is 4 raised to 3, and this whole thing will be 1 by 3. So it will be 4, 3 into 1 by 3, which is equal to 4. Remember, this 64 is written as 4 raised to 3, and then we use the rule or the law of exponent, m into n, 3 into 1 by 3. For the next one, it's 125 raised to minus 1 by 3. Now 125 is 5 into 5 into 5, which means 5 raised to 3 minus 1 by 3. Now we need to multiply. So we have, this is our m and this is our n, so it will be m into n. So 5, 3 into minus 1 by 3, that is 5 raised to minus 1. For the third one, 27 raised to minus 2 by 3. Now 27 is 3 into 3 into 3, so it is 3 cube raised to minus 2 by 3. Now we'll multiply the powers. 3 into minus 2 by 3, that is 3 minus 2. Now this 3 raised to minus 2 can be written as 1 over 3 raised to 2, which you know 3 into 3 is 9. We take the other one up, 32 raised to 2 by 5, and 32 is 2 raised to 5. And the outer is 2 by 5, so 2 raised to 5 into 2 by 5, 2 raised to 2, which is 4. For the next, 64 over 25 raised to minus 3 by 2. Now for 64, I can write 8 raised to 2, and for 25, I can write 5 raised to 2. The whole thing is minus 3 by 2. Now it is 8 raised to 2 and 5 also raised to 2. So I'll put 8 by 5 raised to 2. And then the outer bracket, which is minus 3 by 2. So here I'll get, this is my outer bracket, this bracket, I put it here. This is minus 3 by 2. So here we'll have 8 by 5, 2 into minus 3 by 2, this cancels out, put this bracket, so I have 8 by 5 raised to minus 3. We need to learn another rule. A raised to minus n equal to 1 over a raised to n. Let's give some examples on this. Suppose I have 2 raised to minus 3. I can write it as 1 over 2 raised to 3. Another, if I have a raised to minus 4, I can write it as 1 over a raised to 4. The third one, suppose it is a raised to minus 2 into b raised to 3. So for this, I'll write the b raised to 3 as it is because it's already positive, but a raised to minus 2, I will write it down, a raised to 2. Then we have also 3 over 2 raised to minus 1. This is the fourth one. If I want to make it positive power, I just have to take the reciprocal, that is 2 over 3 raised to 1. For the fifth one, if I have 1 by 5 raised to minus 2, will be 5 by 1 raised to 2. Now we'll put all the laws together. Look at the first one. I have 5 x raised to 7 into 3 x raised to 4. So first I'll do 5 into 3 and then x raised to 7 into x raised to 4. 5 into 3 is 15, and here I need to add 5 plus 4. So that will be 15 x raised to 11. Now for my next sum, this is m raised to 5, n raised to 3, m raised to 2 over n raised to minus 4. m raised to 5, you can ignore the sum for now. I'm coming back to it because I made a mistake. You realize it is m raised to 2, I wrote n raised to 2. So I'll come back to the sum at the end of the video. The next one, it is whole raised to 2, so it will be 3 raised to 2 x cube into 2 and y minus also into 2, so it will be 9 x6 y minus 4. For next, 81 can be written as 3 raised to 4 minus 1 by 4. So that will be 3 raised to 4 into 1 by 4 cancel. 3 raised to minus 1 will be 1 by 3. Here remember, this 2 that is outside has to be multiplied with each one of them. For the next set of sums, here we'll pair them together. So we have two kinds of terms. We have the p, we'll put them together. That is p raised to 3 and p raised to 5. We have the q terms, we'll put that together. Q raised to 4 minus q raised to minus 5. So this is equal to now p. We will have to add up the powers, 3 plus 5, and for q we need to add up these powers, that is 4 minus 5. When you add up, there is no change of sign. So p raised to 8, q raised to minus 1. For the next sum, it is 7a over 12 over 56a over 15. So let's put it separately. 7 over 56 into a raised to 12 over a raised to 15. Now 1 over 56, 7 over 56 is 1 over 8. And here it is, since it is division, you will do 12 minus 15. So it will be 1 by 8, a raised to minus 3. 12 minus 15 is minus 3. Now for the next sum, this is a raised to 13, b raised to 7 over a raised to 5, b raised to minus 3. So here it's division, so we need to subtract the powers. So it will be 13. The plus 5, when it goes up, it will become minus 5. That is subtraction. So b raised to 7. This minus 3, when it goes up, it becomes plus 3. It changes the sign, means it is subtracted. So a raised to, this is 13 minus 5 is 8, and 7 plus 3 is 10. For the next sum, here it is the whole power raised to 3, which means we'll have now 5 raised to 3, and then we have m4 also raised to 3, so into 3, and we have n minus 3 also into 3. So 5 raised to 3 is 125. This will be m4 into 3 is 12, minus 3 into 3 is minus 9.